think the sequence where we were, where he kind of confronts me, and we shot this scene on top of a kind of deck in the middle of Melbourne, and we had sort of rehearsed it in a certain way, and Nicholas just threw me a really kind of crazy curveball and decided to do the scene in another way that I wasn't really, it's just, you know, sort of between actors, but that was really exciting because it was spontaneous and instinctual and kept me on my toes, and I had to think, you know, it wasn't by the numbers at all, not to make a bad joke about the movie, but so for me that was probably my most memorable experience of working with Nicholas. The scene where my daughter and his son are taken away in the car, unbeknownst to me because I'm hysterical on the phone talking to Nicholas's character, that scene was very traumatic because any mother losing a child, obviously, you know, it's just so horrendous. So, and that was shot in the middle of the night. It was very freezing, so the environment was a little, you know, uncomfortable as well. But that was probably the hardest because when, you know, if you're really doing that properly, it's pretty devastating. I don't really personally believe that. No, I mean, since the beginning of time, there have been, you know, kind of, you know, prophecies in numbers. They're kind of a dime a dozen, really, and that's what they say in the movie. And I guess I sort of believe that, but I believe that the environment is in huge danger, and you know, I trust scientists more than anybody else, and I think if that isn't kind of dealt with, then no, you know, we're obviously the world's going to change, you know, indefinitely. Yeah, I definitely do. No, I'm pretty practical in the sense of, you know, carbon footprint of humanity and all of those sorts of things of the kind of damage that we've already done. And I remember being in England and there was this huge fear that bird flu was going to break out, this kind of flu that was coming from, you know, chickens and geese and ducks and things, and that they were saying was going to wipe out England. This was a few years ago. But, you know, it's a real possibility. It's like the bubonic plague, you know, it could happen again. So, I mean, all you can do is try and, you know, live your life as cleanly and as honestly and as kind of critically aware as possible of how you treat the earth and each other.